First off, again, I want to thank every single one of you for your support. Currently, I'm just 30 subscribers short of 600 people subscribed, and that's absolutely amazing. I'm so overwhelmed by your support. I'm working on some things, so that way you know when I post, regular schedule kind of thing. So I'll let you guys know when I put that together. Anyway, we'll hop into it. So today, I'm going to talk about the differences between the Enclave Plasma Flamer and the regular Plasma Flamer. So to start off, I want to show you the differences between these weapons at their base level. If you don't know what I'm talking about, do check out my last two videos covering this weapon and where to find all the parts you need to make one. So to get started, here's the short plasma pistol, level 45. No mods or legendaries. It sits at 49 ballistic damage, 49 energy damage, and the fire rate is 33 with a range of 120. Accuracy at 144. So this is just the base, nothing, just the pistol. And here's the short Enclave plasma pistol. The only difference in the mods from the regular plasma to the Enclave plasma is the true short barrel. I could not get another attachment in this slot, so I think this is the standard, but I could be wrong. Its base damage is 54 and energy damage is 54. These are both 5 points higher than the non-Enclave version. The fire rate is 33, the range is 120. Those are both the same as the regular plasma pistol, and the accuracy is 3 points higher at 147, probably because of the true barrel. Here they are side by side so you can see the differences. Now I want to move on to our full version of the Enclave. So here I have an anti-armor compensated Enclave plasma rifle. It ignores 50% of the target's damage. Action points replenish with each kill, plus 250 damage resistance while reloading. We have the prime capacitor, aligned flamer barrel, stabilized stock, and reflex sight mods attached to this weapon. So I'm going to show you this with none of my perks on. So my entire special is just empty right now. With everything gone, we have a 64 in the ballistic damage slot, 72 in energy damage, a fire rate of 91, range at 48, and accuracy at 82. Keep in mind, the perks you use can drastically change the damage output on every weapon in the game. So, just to make it obvious, even though this weapon fires automatically, it is not an automatic weapon. I'm applying only the commando perk to prove to you that the commando perk is not the correct perk to use with this weapon. After applying the perks, we still sit at 64 ballistic damage and 72 energy damage. So this means if you're using the rifle version of this weapon, you need to equip the rifleman perks. After applying the rifleman perks, we already see a jump in damage. Ballistic jumped from 64 to 77, and energy jumped from 72 to 91. Now, I generally play a sneak character and almost always play in a team. So I'm going to apply the follow through legendary perk. Here's my loadout. It's what I usually run. I could definitely make changes to this build to help push even more damage, but I'm showing you my build so you can see how I achieve the damage in this video. This build tends to work for my playstyle. I sneak a lot, and I'm usually in a team. So when I put all of those perks on, and my health is below 20% because I'm a bloodied build, the Enclave Plasma sits at 99 ballistic and 124 energy. The regular Plasma, with all of the build the same, sits at 89 ballistic and 111 energy. Now I know my Enclave and regular Plasma have different legendary effects, but even so, the regular plasma with Furious has a base lower damage. So we're going to start by killing a level 50 Deathclaw with our regular plasma. We start firing and it dies in about 1.91 seconds, so still pretty awesome. Still a pretty awesome weapon. If we switch to our Enclave version and we kill a Deathclaw of the same level, we kill it in 1.29 seconds. Pretty much the same in the grand scheme of things, but about 0.7 seconds faster. So we're going to move to something a bit stronger. Here we shoot at a level 100 superhuman behemoth with the regular plasma flamer. Unfortunately, it kills me, but I killed it at the same time. All in all, it took 8.03 seconds to kill. Pretty good. Now if we go back to the Superhuman Behemoth, a level 100 just the same, with the Enclave version, we kill it in just about 3.66 seconds. Noticeably faster, but still not that far off. It does do more damage per second. Now, with the same character build, I want to show you how this weapon works fighting the Queen. Now, normally I'm sneaking and non-power armor, but because this is not a long-ranged weapon, I did hop into my power armor. And I was floating just above 20% health, so my bloodied perk was not kicked in the whole time. But it doesn't matter. Look at the health bar move. We did pretty good. To show you no power armor and with my health low enough, here's another shot of us fighting the Queen. We did really good. And lastly, I want to show you what this thing does to the imposter Sheep Squatch. In the first two clips, I'm shooting the Sheep Squatch before the towers have activated, meaning she's actively healing and cloaked, just a test to show the damage. In this last clip, the towers are down. You can see the team doing damage to her. But when I hop in, she gets melted. We are constantly hitting about 338 damage, and if you notice, I'm not even bloodied. I went down, so unfortunately I lost my radiation, but we still melted her. Now, I've completely avoided a big aspect to this game, consumables. Out in the world right now, there are videos of people killing Earl Williams solo in under 30 seconds and as fast as 18 seconds. And to be honest, this is possible, but to achieve this, you need magazines and other consumables, and be using VATS the whole time. If you buff your action points and energy weapon damage, you can push a lot more damage. Way more damage, actually. Here are just a few of my favorite options to help you buff damage per second. So you'd want Astoundingly Awesome Tales number 7, Guns and Bullets number 9 or number 4, and Tesla Science magazines number 8. And of course, canned coffee will boost your action points, as well as the agility and energy weapon bobbleheads. All of these together would help push you up to be able to use VATS a lot longer and do more damage with this weapon. The reason I didn't use any buffs in this video is simple. Not everyone has a huge stockpile of these items, and I wanted to show you what this weapon does at its base. Everything past it is just added on, right? And even without magazines and different food items, this weapon is a beast. Now, I think if you want to run the Enclave Flamer, you should also have a sniper version of the weapon. Here's mine. Yes, no flamer on this one, but a true sniper barrel in its slot. Base damage on this version, because it is a mutants variant, 115 ballistic and 158 energy. This weapon, just on its own, is awesome. If you sneak and snipe, this weapon is very good. You can make, at the top end, 700 to 1100 damage per shot, depending on your build and what you're fighting. I use this to get ammo for the Flamer. It uses ultrasight plasma cartridges just like the Flamer variant, and in daily ops you can kill almost any enemy in 1 to 4 shots. Don't get me wrong, you can grind with the Flamer version, but you usually use more ammo than you need per kill, so this weapon allows for a little more control when you're grinding for ammo. If you want a more in-depth look at farming daily ops for ammo, I'll link the video at the top of your screen and down in the description. This weapon is awesome. I have run the Plasma Flamer for a long time, and because of the legendary crafting, the new Enclave version is quite a step up. If you can get your hands on one, get your hands on one. Anyway, I hope this video answered a few of your questions and helped you out. Let me know down in the comments if you have found one, or what build you're running with it, and the damage you can push. If you like this video, do let me know by hitting the like button. It does help me out. And if you want to see more content like this, be sure to hit that subscribe. Anyway, thank you all so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Later.